holistic tourists and we be say they wear better physical. As it be now with presidency, they don't knock hammer on top of nail head to say security for inside Northeast there, it don't improve well. We go still tell us say federal government now they don't throw away your name, so say they won't start to do the one way Oyibo people they call research-based agriculture to take make sure say food security it choke well for inside the country. And still on top of the matter now, Federal Medical Center for inside Umuahia here, they don't ready themselves again graciously for another kidney transplant. And for inside the body world to reach Shapale school is relink as it come be now, they don't do mass burial for the people we move through for inside the Easter bombing we up for inside the country. Plus inclusion of that tourism we be say go touchlight given now for inside sport plus inclusion business. Make una not touch on a dial at all. And for the Tory, we say they open gates now for inside this afternoon. The presidency as it come be now, they don't throw away your so say for inside the northeast region of Nigeria, say better security. It don't dey there under the President Oga Buhari led administration. Say as it come be now, say security for there, it don't improve life and property of the people where location for inside the northeast. The summer days church for inside one statement by the President's senior special assistant on top me. We be say name now Onyin Sigaro Bashio. We be say come dey throw your neso. Say for inside the past few years now under President Oga Buhari leadership, say security they go siriri where there. She was second the night to say as people plenty where come vote for inside the northeast region upon all the Gbogbo security castle where the boss for inside here. Say that one in approval to show say northeast they enjoy better security more than it take before for inside the President Oga Buhari administration.
And here's the troop for inside the Nigerian Army when they with Operation Habi Kunama 3. They don't talk, say they don't arrest 3 traditional rulers for inside Doka, Mutu village, and inside for Gusau local government area for the state because of say they get information, say then they give information to bad people for there. The troop contact say now 6 people now they key for inside Kesa and Sukin village for inside Anka local government area for Zamfara after I be say they call the Duke Bishon with the people. The arrest, so they talk, say they arrest the traditional rulers because of the Minister of Defense, Mansur Dan Ali, welcome 2 weeks ago, called they talk, say, be like, say, all those traditional rulers for inside Zamfara State and the Northwest region, he said that they help, they give bad people information where they make that they carry bad things for that area.
And still on top, Paro will be say today for inside to read the United Nations Humanitarian Coordinator for inside the Niger, where they call Edward Kalon. As he come now inside for the follow side the well and with the Padiso, the families and the colleagues of the 2 Oyibo people, where they call aid workers, we moved away on Friday Kasalawe Bostu for Kajuro Castle. One holiday resort like that will be say not too far from ABJ Abuja at all. One of the women where they call Fayemuni, one Oyinbo British woman like that will be say she as a combination she followed Dayu for inside these levels. Another person on one learning specialist with non-governmental organization where they call Mexico, and one Niger person where they call Matthew Oguche, one Niger training assistant with the International NGO Safety Organization. They thought say these 3 people now then we be say they bust their belly so they poof will come up from inside the land of the living. After we be say some kind of bad guys like that. They just carry gun, they come shooty anyhow for inside the resort for Kaduna State. So they even kidnap reach 3 other people for inside this Paroso. Fayemuni, we be say as a combi now, they told say this woman she done the work for inside Nigeria for nearly 2 years, and they told say they know say that she did very casual and she they put all her pomo and her bakara to make sure say she fight against hate speech and katakata.
And yes, the Niger State Governor Abubakar Sani Bello, don't they call say make they open their eye well, even with stakeholders so that they go join collab well, to make everywhere stew for inside Nigeria. I say because of the way insecurity they grow every day for inside the country. And the governor where they talk this one for inside the collective security, say I go help pass. So he say because if they join hand together, he say all these things when he be say they happen for inside Nigeria based on say insecurity there everywhere. He say that one go reduce well. In cause they advise communities wey get borders with Zamfara and Kaduna State say where military operation till they go like this, say na to make sure say all those bad people so they pursue them come up for that side. He say and the people when they stay around those areas, may they open their eyes well because of say security people dey there, so may they cooperate with them. And anything when they see say anybody they do some kind of year waka where they even they suspect or they do some kind of thing wey not make sense, may they come outside to tell security people.
The federal government has a combination, they don't throw and needs to say they want innovation, the one what they call technology-based agriculture, so that plenty food security and plenty food it go there for inside the Niger growing population. The Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, where they call Awodu Ogbe, now we say summer this church for inside the 2019 annual research review and planning meeting, we say so for Institute of Agricultural Research for Zaria. As he can they charge the stakeholders like saying a battery the bill, say with the supportation the federal government on top to take a repackaged agricultural sector. The minister can they stress and like Shingom now, can they tell say this one we say they won't put this technological something for inside the agricultural sector. It go make Nigeria even they depend on agriculture price oil for inside the country so that the country it go they grow for inside economy.
Yes, now so the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board don't say as it be like this, anybody when not hear word he go see pepper. And because of they don't talk, say they go do one new launch to make sure say anybody will carry results, take all right jam, so they go catch them. And that one, so they say they go carry themselves till when he reach for inside 2009. And that place they go take start from. And this one called the talk say people will do wayo for inside the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Exam they enter inside school. Say whether they don't graduate to or they never graduate, they see the inside school self, they don't even go youth service self when they call National Youth Service Corps. Say that hopes people self or they don't even finish school. So they go hold the certificate for their hand and they go take them back from there because now wayo and wuru they take get them. And at the head for inside media and information of JAM when be Fabian Benjamin. And now they talk this one, he say, and the probe so, he said they go complete and to make sure, say this time, JAM don't get one software where they go take, check and where and to take identify and to know person will do fake and the person will not do fake.
And as we say they come up from that to right now with the enter for inside Imo State to the second judge now we say the judge Imo State Govo Matao on top we say Rochas or Korocha be the Troy and say make court make the summer order give Independent National Electoral Commission be they give him a certificate of return as the senator elect for Imo West. As been at the second judge who enter say no do again in fact he don't withdraw come up from inside this particular case. This one be bust out Komoto a week after we say the first judge where they call Justice Taiwo of the Federal High Court for inside ABJ. He been done first withdraw come up from this case. Now we say they can't transfer the case now. Give Justice Okon Abang. We say himself now for inside Federal High Court for inside ABJ they work. And so we say in come put come up from April 11. Come fix the case for inside April 18. May they forfeit to slide the matter. But as it come be now, upon say they fix the date for the level, so Justice Abang he don't announce say he don't withdraw from this particular case. So after we say Okorocha writes letter to the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, Justice Adamu Abdul Kafarati, we be saying Troy and give that one say may they transfer the case and give another person make it for Fijioja.
And yes, for inside Abia State, the Abia State government, all they talk say that matter when they people say they don't close all the protests when they along Calabar Road, Aruchuku Street, all of them when they around Ishi Gate for inside Umuaya here. He said that their talks still stand. And I for inside the statement when the Deputy Chief of Staff Ubai Agu Ubai and when they talk, he say government don't they notice say be like say some bad boys, even some Morosco babes self. And people when they work for that side, both people when they sell drugs, say be like say they don't they go back to where they close. They call the draw say security people say and especially police say may they open their eye where may they carry their full force, stay go that place, go check on. He say even as the governor don't make sure say any kind thing will go cause wahala for inside Umuaya and Aba, say they won't come out and all those bad places where people they hide, say they see stand on top of that talk, so that all those kind of things they not go to see them for inside the state. Because they see they tell those Orozco say make as they did like this, so make they come outside to the free vocational training when government don't talk say it go give them through the Ministry of Women Affairs and when they do collabo self with the Education for Employment unit of the government, so that when they come outside they go give them all those help, they don't go back to they go do all those kind of business again.
And still for inside Abia State to the Federal Medical Center, FMC for inside Umuahia here, Abia State to, they don't ready themselves again graciously to take do another kidney transplant surgery. And that one an operation to take carry kidney from one person to another person. This one now, they collaborate with the team of doctors from University of Toledo Medical Center, where location for OU for United States of America. The hospital management team now will be say they got patapata na the new chief medical director, Dr. Azubike Onyembuchi. Now in summer this church now give Flow FM news to say this kidney surgery, they won't carry them out on top one donor like that to another person. They will say they go carry the kidney enter in body. Making no balo so come up for now Okpolo Oblongata. Say the hospital for inside December, they be do one successful surgery on top 157 years old civil servant where in name na Kalu, where donate in kidney give Oji, where be say that one I want 41-year-old security man like that innocent, where be say carry the levels put for inside the levels, and the person who perform this operation na Dr. Charles.
Yes, still for inside Umuahia. The staff for inside the medical center for inside Umuahia here don't they talk say may federal government come outside so that they go make sure say for the teaching hospital it makes sense where and at the Abia State chairman for the medical health worker union when be Okoro Obonaya and I call they talk this one for their staff meeting when they do as they welcome the new chief medical director when be Dr. Onyebuchi Azubike. In call they talk this one say it go better I will say because as they cry like this it make the come outside currently upgrade the teaching hospital where for the state.
The Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC), as we come in now, they don't reveal can come off from basic levels. As we come in now, they don't they throw away and say 114 million internet users. They won't teach them on how we say they go take protect themselves online for inside this country. According to the commission, one of the key way to take achieve this level now for them to take enter one enlightenment and awareness program where we say the people they use the internet to they go show them on top how we say some kind of people they take do them yahoo and on how we say they go take protection themselves on top the parole. The NCC Director, Consumer Affairs Bureau, Mrs. Felicia Owengmuchulam, now we say she threw away this year for the 47th edition of the NCC Consumer Town Hall meeting. We say that they do every month like so. We say they will come to teach both regulator, operators, and consumer on top the parole. And for inside Uzuakoli, Abia State, now we say they package this level so. All right, that's been a Chapale Schoolie, and some of the tourists that we say we get for now for inside this afternoon for Tory Day. Chapale make we enter small shaking the break and we could go drink small Mary. Once we just come back, we go stick on the torchlight tourists, so especially for the ones we concern for inside business, Obodo World Tory and sport. Make una no touch Nadal at all. We go soon come back.
Na still Pidgin. Monday reach Thursday at 2 o'clock the night back down for afternoon. News way for mile.
Yes, with the Troy better salutes they give even as I see join on our ear on Top Flow 94.9 FM for the Tory when they. And we could carry my detail on what they happen for inside business as the chairman for the Independent Corrupt Practice and other related offense commission when be Bolaji Owosanonye. In court they talk say as it be like this, so some financial institution which they do some kind of collabo crime with some people to take open account for people when they do bad things when they call criminal. They say and that one not just they help the matter at all. Owosanonye when they talk this one for inside the visit when he do to the management of the Bank of Industry to the Commission's headquarters for inside Abuja, and there in court the Yanso say the thing not just make sense at all. In court talk say ICPC and they go make sure say they open their eye where to catch anybody where they do this kind of battle for inside the industry. And cause they stress say some kind of thing when some investors they do he say not just follow waiting the banking industry they talk at all. And all these things where they do he say one day monkey go market he not go come back.
And on top of the world to Rio, the first mass funeral we be say they don't do now for inside Sri Lanka. It don't stop as we be say with the talk. So as we be say now, the country they don't mark the day we be say plenty people they put for inside Sunday bomb blast. Police officials now they don't throw away so say the people we say they put for inside the attack with the bust on top churches and hotels for inside Sri Lanka. Say the people we put throw away they don't enter 310 people. We be say 40 people now, they don't catch them, who say now they run this bad parole. Sri Lanka government now they don't they shook and say be like say the people we say they run this bad katakata na local Islamist group where they call National Tawhid Jamaat.
For today for Inside Sport, the Super Eagles head coach Kenneth Raw and talk say he not the reason anything at all to say bring another squad called enter inside the 2019 African Cup of Nations where they go do for inside Egypt. Despite say they get goalkeeping issues and concern because the first choice Francis Uzo they struggle for inside the regular football for this season. Raw they talk say he never see call any new goalkeeper when go come follow for him. But today like this, so they talk say the experience, say be like say weakness they for inside Kenneth Raw side based on the matter. Because of say when he lead Gabon to the last 8 of the 2012 Nations Cup for inside the home soil, he focus in mind for inside the young team. And when he be say they can carry themselves go there for inside the major force what they do for North Africa and for inside this summer, so now the thing go shele. So now so everybody they shine their eye, they look how the matter go.
All right, and I thank you very much. And we be say on carry on a year terra so that na go hear all these stories that we be say we don't balos give na for inside this afternoon. But before we be say we carry cut out come off for here, more we still touchlight all those stories them we be say they tie better igele. Make una no forget say we tell una say presidency they don't knock hammer on top nail air to say security for inside Northeast it don't improve. We still on telling us say federal government they don't throw and so say they won't start the one where they call research-based agriculture to take make sure say food security and food will go plenty wella for inside the Nigeria. And making no balance so come off for now Okpolo Oblongata breast software. Say Federal Medical Center Umoa here, they don't ready themselves to get shortly for another kidney transplant. And last for inside sport story, so inside Obodo World story, we tell us say Sri Lanka they don't start their mass burial for people who move through for bombings. Plus inclusion on that tourism we be say we touchlight given now for inside the business plus sport. At Ibina Mekuna they always join us for inside 6:45 a.m., noon, 12 p.m., 2 p.m., 4 p.m. plus 6 p.m. every weekday for additional tourism we be say they make better Okpolo Oblongata. This one on Flow 94.9 FM, the flow of God's own state. Una feed the send na information to Abena Cho on top Flow FM News at gmail.com or enter for inside our website and that one at www.flownews.com.ng for more tourists then we be say they make sense. This story them the people will be say they package Jamu and na Oluchi Undubizu and Samson Eze we be say na do the supervising levels make it for female sure say everywhere still. My name na Omotala Adeleke.
And yes, my name is Shirley Ajise. With the Trowe Salo, they give you this wonderful afternoon. Make you not go anywhere, sit or light your ear on top Flow 94.9 FM because better jara, it break it for ground.